Welcome to Home Buying Made Easy, the podcast where we pull back the curtain on mortgages, real estate, and everything the big banks hope you never figure out. Michael Dindy is a licensed mortgage loan officer with Edge Home Finance, and I'm Rachel, co-host and producer of the show. Every episode, Michael and I break down the stuff that actually matters without the jargon. This show is designed for everyday people like you and I to learn the home buying process so you can buy smarter, save more, and stop leaving money on the table. Now let's dive into today's episode.
Welcome to Home Buying Made Easy. I am Michael Dindy, and I have my assistant and producer and one of my daughters. She is like a lot of different things, who's in the studio.
Yeah.
And she is helping us learn more about mortgages. Real quick note. The reason we even started Home Buying Made Easy as a podcast was because she started asking me all these nagging questions.
Whoa.
Yeah. You were like, she was asking me mortgage questions. Well, what about this? And what about that? And then she was like, hey, we should start a podcast and I'll come up with the questions because I don't know about mortgages and you can answer the questions. And then as you answer the questions, maybe other people will be able to learn too. So that's, it's her fault.
Wow.
It's her fault.
No, I'm actually doing this for our clients.
Oh.
Or potential clients.
Who you would be one of those potential.
Which I am one of those potential clients. But also because of my job, I have to respond to comments or emails and stuff like that.
So
I'm like, I don't know what this means. And here I am learning what it means.
I see.
So okay. It has a double meaning.
Double.
Yes, it's nice to understand for my future self of buying a home,
future self.
But also for the people who I'm in contact with. So
I see.
It's for everybody. It's for everybody.
Okay. Well, that's good. So what are we talking about today?
Today, we are talking about the difference between a fixed rate and an adjustable rate mortgage.
All right. So let's dive into those two terms first, because we need to probably define that. And then we can kind of move around that a little bit, I guess. A fixed rate mortgage is a mortgage that has an interest rate that does not change throughout the life of the mortgage. So if it's a 15-year or 30-year, 20 or 24 or whatever number year mortgage it is, it means that interest rate will stay the same the entire time there's a mortgage. An adjustable rate mortgage will have, there's many different options with these, but they will have a set fixed period. Then it can adjust, and it can adjust up or it can adjust down. It follows the market. So there's a certain mortgage market that you're looking at when you're looking at adjustable rate mortgages, and they'll base it off of that model, off of that market model, and they'll make adjustments to the rate based on that. Does that kind of make sense?
Okay. Yeah. So in that, you said the fixed timeline or the fixed frame.
Mm-hmm.
How long is that for the adjustable rate?
Oh, how long is the fixed period?
Yeah. How long is that period?
It is determined by which one you get. So an adjustable rate mortgage might be a 5 or 3. You could do like a 3-year, a 5-year, 7, 10.
Okay.
And what that means is it's 3-year fixed, then it adjusts. 5-year fixed, then it adjusts. Mm-hmm. 7-year fixed, like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, and there's some terms that go with that, and we can kind of walk through like what some of those mean as well. But there's a shorter term where it is fixed, then it can adjust after that.
Yeah. So when it comes to that adjustment date, how does the rate jump? Like, does it jump all at once, or is it gradual? How does that work?
How does it work? Okay, well, it depends on which one you get.
Yeah.
Because there's, like I said, there's different programs. So, for example, if let's answer your question first, we'll come back around to the programs. It gradually goes up on the last day or the first day, if you want to call it the first day. So if it's 5-year fixed, and then it gradually goes up that meaning it's instant.
Okay. I was like, okay.
It's instant.
All right.
Or down. I mean,
Yeah.
Whichever way it's going, but
Yeah.
you're notified ahead of time too
Yeah.
that there's an adjustment coming.
Yeah. So what are the things that you were just talking about?
The adjustments?
No, the 5, 1, 7, 1, 10 ones, right? Is that what you were talking about before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a 5-year fixed with a 1-year adjustment. Okay. So that would be a 5-1. There's also a 5-6. A 5-6 is it can adjust every 6 months. A 5-1 is it can adjust once a year. Adjustable rate mortgages also have caps. So it can't go up by or down by a certain number. So if they have a cap of 5, as an example, if you started at 5 and you did a 5-1, a 5-year fixed, 1-year adjustable, meaning after the 5th year, it can adjust. So let's say rates go up to 6. And when they're up at 6, that 5 will then turn in year 6, it will turn to a 6.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a 6% interest rate.
Yeah.
Let's say it went up the next year, 7, 8. And it doesn't have to be on the whole. It could be just a very small. Like it could be you start at a 5, and then the next that 6th year rates are at 5.25. Well, your rate's going to go to 5.25. That's where it'll go. It can only go up usually by 1 increment per year. So the max would be 1.1%. So if you're at a 5, it could only max at 6 in a year. It can't be like, okay, here you're doing a 5 and then in year 6 it jumps to 10. Can't do that.
Yeah.
But it will have a cap, and that cap could be 10. Like it could be in our scenario that we're talking about, it could be a 5-year cap, meaning it won't go any higher than 10 ever.
Mm-hmm.
And it also won't go down by more than that. So usually there's a range. So if you were, let's say you started at 7 and you had a 3-year cap, you could only go up to 10 and you could only go down to 4. Like it wouldn't go any lower than 4.
Right.
Because that's the mortgage that you chose to get.
Yeah. And there's no way, like you can't stop it. You can't stop the adjustment.
You can refinance. That's all.
Refinancing.
Yep. That's the only thing you can do because you chose to do that mortgage. And what happens is when you get into higher rate environments, knowing how the market is up and down, it may make sense to do an adjustable rate if you know you can get a much lower adjustable rate for a period of time. So if, let's say rates were at 8%, I mean, they're not, but if they were at 8%, but adjustable rates were actually at about 5.5%, well, you could do a 3 or a 5-year ARM and you'll be safe at that lower rate for that period of time. And you would do that in hopes that the interest rate would come back down. And when the interest rate comes back down, you could refinance into a fixed mortgage or make the adjustment then.
Yeah.
It's a gamble, obviously. There's no way to predict what rates are going to do in the future, but
yeah,
that's how they work.
Yeah. Okay.
And there is, like I said, there's different increments. So you can, like a 5-1 or 7-1, that is an adjustment that happens once a year. There's also a 5-6 or 7-6 and might even be a 3-6, where it's fixed for that period of time. And then every 6 months it makes an adjustment.
Okay.
It's a little bit about adjustable rate mortgages.
Yeah. There's a lot to that.
There's a lot of different caveats. The best thing to do is probably call. We can kind of go over everything, give you a couple of ideas of what, is it worth it or not?
Yeah. So that's all we got.
All right. If you have more questions, feel free to reach out. We'll be glad to help any way we can. This is Home Buying Made Easy, and we'll see you next time.
That's a wrap on today's episode of Home Buying Made Easy. If you're ready to take your next step, our team is standing by. You can call or text us directly at 615-499-6335. You can also reach us at michael@dindyteam.com or check out the link in the show notes below. Whether you have one question or you're ready to go, we'll meet you right where you are. Thanks for joining us. From our team to you, let's make home buying easy.